Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. In today's video, I'm actually on my way to the shop right now. I have a kind of big announcement for the channel, so I'm really excited to show you guys this. Wanted this for a really long time, and I'm happy to say that I'm finally able to get it. They're just pulling up to the unit right now, and so let me get everything opened up and then I will show you guys. Here's my fucking grandpa car. Alright, you guys, so there is the new addition to the channel. It is a 1990 Lexus LS400. Something that I've actually wanted for quite a while. It was kind of in between either an LS400 or a Cressida, either a X7 or X8. I wasn't really too picky, but I always really liked these, kind of that big body, like VIP style. I actually picked this up for like a steal of a deal. It's basically shell price, and it runs and drives. I've already done a couple little things to it, just some maintenance, and then fixing some of the stuff that the previous owner had done. My overall plan with this thing is honestly to throw some coils on it, get some wheels on it, and basically daily drive it. I mean, it's a 4-speed auto, big body, it's loud, it's fun, it's low. Basically kind of the goal is just to make it look a little better, maybe custom fab up an exhaust for it, and then kind of leave it as is. I'm not really gonna go too crazy like the 240 back there. There is some things that I need to address right off the bat, and that the reason why I haven't been driving it actually is because of this. So yeah, this thing is it's on washers, so that's gonna be step one, and those max beating rod coils are totally blown out. So that's gonna be step one. Definitely get better ride quality on this thing. If anybody's ridden on cheap coils, man, you know that it's like, that's one of the worst things, is having like shitty ride quality, right? So that is gonna be step one. We also just threw some clear bumper lights on it. The other thing is, in the engine bay, they had like a bottle cap turned upside down and taped around with electrical tape for their radiator cap. So that was interesting. Higher mileage LS400, but runs and drives, looks pretty decent. The body's relatively clean, minus this one dent back here on the rear quarter. But I'm actually gonna get that fixed this Tuesday. So yeah, there's the new car. That's kind of the new update for the channel. Should be a fun one. Not gonna make it anything like this old girl though. Not yet. I do know I'm probably gonna be keeping this car for at least 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe more. But I didn't want to cheap out on like some Godspeeds or max speeding rods, right? Want to kind of invest and do it right the first time. Not gonna make that mistake again. So basically, I went ahead and bought some silvers for this. Got the owner service information here, along with a couple spanner wrenches, a sticker. Alright, first things first, when we begin the car up in the air, get on some jack stands, get the wheels off, and then just start digging straight in. Just love to see it. No springs, baby. Let's get these out and then get the new ones in. This bolt that was through the shock body that goes into the lower control arm was finger tight, so that's cool. Right on, dude, no tools needed. Right now we're just gonna loosen up these 3 bolts right here. They're 15mm on the top of the strut tower, and then it should just fall out the bottom. People say that the coils in the front are a bitch to get to because you have this like wishbone, and then you have this upper control arm right here, and you can't like get it out without sometimes loosening up this ball joint right here. I didn't want to do that. It was on washers, so that helped out a little bit because the whole strut kind of compressed and shortened. But I finally got this one out of here. Look at the difference between those. I think this one's gonna ride a little better. As far as ride height goes, pretty much just gonna match the other ones. Like those ones are bottomed out, it's probably the lowest it's gonna be. And then I'll probably just add an inch for now. So probably run it like about like that right now and measure. Just from the bottom collar to the top of this ring here. Right there. That should be good there. Alright, so we got that bolt tightened up on the lower control arm. We got the 3 14s up top. It came with new hardware up there, so another 14 millimeters. The only thing left to do is double check our spacing on our threads from the bottom collar to the top of this lock ring to the body. I just did 1 inch. I don't know exactly how that's gonna translate to the old setup because it was on washers and I think it was just bottomed out and maxed out. But we're gonna go with 1 inch for now and go from there. The last thing that I need to do is just tighten up this ring because it's still loose, so tighten it up against the base of the coilover and then just make sure that the preload collars are tightened up against each other. Usually when they come from the coilover distributor or whatever, these are already set, so I'm just gonna tighten those up against each other and call it good. And then we will go ahead and move on to the other front. Alright, just got done with both the fronts. The front passenger one was the first one, trying to figure out kind of the tips and tricks of it. That one took me way longer. This one literally took me like 8-10 minutes, dude. It was pretty quick and easy. 1 bolt down below, 3 up top. Easy. I want to say that the rears are even easier. There is like an access panel to these bolts, but it looks like the previous owner, you know, obviously already put these max PP rods on, so that whole rear seat cushion, it's already gone. Look at that. Oh baby. That's what washers will do. Don't put washers on your cars, kids. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do with this because I do still have some like natural front camber, obviously from not having adjustable arms. The only way I'm going to get that out is if I raise it. Also, I think it kind of looks stupid on stock 16-inch Lexus wheels or whatever, so I don't know if I'm going to leave it like this or I might just raise it up maybe another inch or so just for now until I get wheels. But obviously, kind of the main goal with this wasn't for looks, it was for ride quality so that I could actually drive and enjoy the car. So anyway, we might tidy that up a little bit, but let's move on to the rears. Nice. Yeah, that's some quality suspension, dude. Hell yeah. Can only imagine how good this thing rides. There should just be the 1 bolt right there on the actual body itself and then the 3 up top. I'm hoping that since this one doesn't really have like a upper control arm, wishbone type setup, it should be quite a bit easier, I would hope. So let's get into it. Alright, so like I said, we got this one out. It literally just had 1 bolt down below, 2 15s up top. Those were pretty easy to access because that cover was already gone. Now we just got to kind of set the ride height of this one and then get this one in there and then do the other side. It should be pretty straightforward. I think the rears are easier than the fronts already, so. We got the driver's side rear done. Everything's tightened up, good to go. Everything up top, good to go. Then we'll finish up the other side and get the car on the ground. I got the old coilover assembly out. This one all dialed in the car, all adjusted, ready to go. I just gotta tighten some stuff up and then we'll be good. This thing was horrendous, dude. That's just amazing to me. But now this thing is gonna ride much better. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. All I gotta do is throw on the center caps after I torque down the lug nuts. I'll probably just go on a quick test drive, see how it rides. And then I think what I'm gonna do is raise the front up, probably just like another maybe 1.5 inches, just until I get wheels, and then I'm gonna slam it right back down. Don't worry. But this will do for now. I mean, right now it's just gonna be kind of like the fun daily driver that looks good-ish, minus the stock wheels. But yeah, you guys get the point. So I am super excited to start working on the Lexus. Just kind of get it dialed in and get this thing looking clean and fun to cruise around in. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And I'll try to be a little bit more consistent with uploads, since now I have some more content to post. So this thing will be eating up a lot of my time, as well as just dialing in the 240 like always. So thank you guys for watching, appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one. Numbers like a nerd.